Alright, we are making a bondo fuel tank. We've got the bondo on, it is in the soft spot, so we are now going to attempt to shape it. And so I'm going to use flat blade. And right at this time, it is kind of in its sweet spot where I can cut it. As you can see, I can really, it's like cutting, I don't know, it's not quite like cutting a cake, but it's kind of close to that. This is the point where, if I do a good job right now of shaping it, it will turn out really nice. Whoops, I've already broken a little piece. That's going to firm up later. What I don't want to do is I don't want to let it get super hard, because then I got to do a bunch of sanding, and I really don't want to sand this. Alright, I got a good outline. It's looking pretty decent. Okay. Just give you an idea. You can see here, if I take the knife, chisel side down, I can come in, as you can see, I can just start shaping, sculpting. That's what I'm doing here, is I'm sculpting. I'm going to try to sculpt an edge on this fuel tank so I don't have to sand it. I want to get it down as fine as I can, and that will save me a ton of work when this really firms up, which it's going to do rapidly. Alright, let me work on that for a while. Alright, side 2. Got the bondo mixed up. It's pretty dark red. That means it's going to set really fast. And I scoop it with plastic fork, and bench vise is wrong. Now, got a very limited amount of time, so we got to get this in there quick. Alright, let's get this guy in there. Okay, got to get it all the way in the corners. I really don't remember how I used to do this, but I used to do this a lot. Alright. Get it in the corners. This is a really deep one, because there was that cutout for air tanks, which I'm not going to use. I'm not going to put any air tanks on this. I would like to, but I'd really rather get this thing wrapped up and get it operational. It's going to run pretty good. Move to that is a deep hole. We are using a ton of bondo on this. Looks like it's starting to set a little bit. Yep, we're getting some setting. Once it starts to look sandy and grainy, that means it's getting set up. Okay, so now let's see if I can get it to run a little bit into the right. Oh yeah, she's set. That's it. We are done with whatever we were going to do. That's it. Here it is, the bondoed fuel tank. Rather than trying to fit something fancy on here, as you saw, I put a big glob of bondo on there, then I sculpted it with my X-Acto flat blade, and this is how it turned out. Now, this ain't super highly detailed, but it is totally good enough for this project, so we're going to go with it. And actually, it's not too bad. Should look real nice when we get it all back together.